What's up, bro?
I just tried to apply for a home and I got denied, so I guess I'm just stuck renting the rest of my life.
Bro, no, do not rent, dude. There's plenty of options out there. What happened? What'd the bank tell you?
Well, because I have bad credit. I've been working on it, but they said because of my credit, I can't get approved. So
Dude,
I have the down payment though, and I can afford the monthly payments, but
Dude, credit literally doesn't matter at all.
what do you mean? They just told me I can't even get a loan.
Well, the banks have their own set of rules, but if you can work with somebody, find a homeowner that will work with you. You can do a rent to own, you can do owner financing, or you can go to simplestarthomes.com and there's inventory on there already that you can just pick from, and it'll tell you what you need to bring down, what your monthly payment's going to be. There's financing options for your down payment. There's all sorts of things you can get into without having good credit, with being self-employed, with having an ITIN, no social. It doesn't even matter. You can get a home today if you find the right fit.
So you you wouldn't even have to check my credit like they would.
No credit check.
So how does that work?
Well, if you find an owner that will work with you, or like I said, simplestarthomes.com, then they can finance you because they own the property. So you don't have to get a bank loan if they're willing to let you make payments to them for the purchase of the home. And that's exactly what simplestarthomes.com does. You could find your aunt or uncle and do the same thing with them. You could find a random person and do it with them. It's all right there for you. You don't even need a bank loan. Some of them are better interest rates. Some of them are better payments even than you can get from a traditional lender.
Is all of that legal even though?
Absolutely. All lending is governed by the federal government, and the same people who would be owner financing the property have to follow the same set of rules that a regular bank would, minus some of these things. They don't have to take in credit. They don't have to care about your employment. They don't have to care about your citizenship status, as long as you have the ability to repay the loan.
Yeah, that was the other thing. So I have bad credit and I'm also self-employed. So they said I don't prove enough income, but I make $200,000 a year.
Well, I also cannot get a bank loan, and I got my home with owner financing. Just like so many other people who are getting denied by a bank loan but might even make more money than a W-2 person.
So what, for me, I have $30,000 I can put down. I can afford $2,500 a month in payments. Which one do you think would be a better option for me? What do you have available?
Well, I can tell you right now, just from hearing what you're saying, is you could get into a home with owner financing with that no problem. You could literally own a home tomorrow. If you find the right home, you could get under contract tomorrow with that down payment and that monthly payment, and become an owner within the next couple weeks. And
Really?
No credit check, none of that stuff. Totally legal. I did it myself for my home, and we've done it with plenty of other people as well. And then the only final thing I'd say is, if you're interested about learning more about all these options on the board, then go to our YouTube channel, watch this video that breaks down the process for both of these options. Whether you're someone with 30K down or only 10, there's a way to get into a home even though the bank might not approve you for a loan.
So, the bank, if I was going to get approved, they're going to finance me for 30 years at like a 7% interest rate. How does that work? Is the term length the same?
Well, the interesting thing about doing owner financing is the term can be kind of anything you want. However, there's a lot of homes that we have in inventory right now that actually offer a better interest rate than you could get even if you have a good credit score and go with a traditional lender. Not all of them. Some of them might be higher. Some of them are lower though. Some of them are the same. But all in all, for somebody with bad credit or self-employed, someone who can't get a bank loan, you're getting into a home for similar rates as today. It's a steal. It's a total steal.
Well, rent to own, what is that?
Rent to own's a great option if you do not have as much down right now to put down. Then you can start a rent to own. It's only about 10K to start doing a rent to own. And then you've got a certain amount of time where you can either come up with more down, or fix your credit, or get some more employment history under your belt, and then get approved for permanent financing within that time frame.
Really?
Yes.
So you're telling me I still have options? I can still be
You
a
have options.
homeowner?
Don't rent. You can get into one. You can find a home on our website right now, and you can get into one of these homes as long as you fit the criteria, as long as it's the right fit for you and you like the place. You can get into one of these things immediately.
Are you sure this isn't a scam?
Well, I would say no, because I'm standing here before you doing business in my own name. So I can't really scam anyone, but at the same time, we're using title companies, we're using attorneys to draft our paperwork. So if you're gonna buy a home with owner financing and they're not gonna go through a title company, you know, that's probably, or just some third party that's gonna govern the transaction, I'd say then you're looking at a scam. But everything we do is gonna be with a, you know, a lease option or owner finance. We're gonna be going through a third party.
Well, let's do it then. Where can I go to see what homes you got available?
simplestarthomes.com. You can go there. We have a ton of inventory on there. All of them are available rent to own or with owner financing.
Are you guys just like in a specific area though, or are you
Nationwide, we have stuff all over the country right now.
really?
Yes,
Let's go check it out then.
let's do it.